Hi, hello, and welcome to the Edison Festival of Light Junior Parade. We're excited about the beautiful weather, the beautiful downtown facilities. It's time to get this party started. We kick things off as we usually do with the Sheriff's Department and the Fort Myers Police coming through on their motorcycles. My name is Ted Fitzgeorge, board member with the Edison Festival. Pleased to introduce my co-hosts for this afternoon, Christina Carilla and casual Cody Murphy from ABC7 TV. Thank you to Waterman Broadcasting for their partnership with this broadcast.
Yeah, thanks, Ted. It's indeed a beautiful day here in downtown Fort Myers. We're glad to be here in front of the Sidney and Byrne Davis Art Center in the downtown River District for this great event, and it's a beautiful location to be.
Yeah, Christina, and this has been a great kickoff weekend for the Edison Festival of Light. The Edison Festival has been a tradition here in Fort Myers for 79 years. Hard to believe. It celebrates Thomas Edison and his inventions, innovations, and contributions to Fort Myers and the Southwest Florida community.
Okay, we've got a lot more to get back to here in a bit, but right now we've got the parade. It's already started. We're ready to go. The sheriff went through. We've had a horse go by already. And Christina, here's the Fort Myers Police Department with their community relations and youth relations group.
Oh, they look great. Walking alongside the higher ups there, looking good.
We'd like to recognize some of our sponsors to make this event possible. Of course, the Edison Festival of Light recognizes its contributing partners, the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light, its supporting partners, patrons, and media partners. We'll talk about them through the course of the parade here today. It is just an absolutely gorgeous day.
Yeah, perfect
in
day.
Southwest Florida. This is what February here is all about. All of the police departments get involved in these parades. I don't know if you guys have been to any of the parades that we've run here before.
No, we haven't. Yeah, we're fairly new.
Seminole Gulf Railway, that's Gordon and Susan Fay that own the railroad. And Susan usually rides in it because she loves to wave to the people as they go by. So there come the state troopers.
It's nice to see them like this and not behind you on the
You
highway,
better believe
right?
it. That's a frightening thought, right? Even if you've done nothing wrong. It's like, what
Exactly.
happened? How did that happen? And following the highway patrol is the Sanibel Police Department. That, if you're going to be a cop, that would be a good place to be a cop.
Absolutely.
Sanibel,
Quiet.
you better and what is a parade without a clown? And I don't mean Cody and me. I saw this guy walk by earlier. Oh, he was there, now he's gone. But trust me, he'll be back in just a minute. It's the Calusa Clown Alley.
Wow, look at them. Nice getup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not scary clowns, which I like.
Fun clowns.
Yeah. Fort Myers City
That's
Council.
Forrest Banks and Teresa Watkins Brown. Teresa Brown is a former board member of the Edison Festival. It's always nice to see her.
Aw.
Cecil Pendergrass never misses a chance to get out and wave to the crowd. We love Cecil. Cecil is, of course, a county commissioner here in Lee County. So that was Teresa Brown Watkins first, along with Forrest Banks. And there's Cecil Pendergrass. Cecil was followed by Kevin Anderson, the president of the Edison Festival. He's just finishing up his term. Dane Eagle, proud University of Florida Gator, and a Bishop Perot Viking. So we're always happy to see Dane come back to town from Tallahassee and spend a little time with his old friends.
Nice.
Look at these cars.
I know.
Where'd they get these from? Nice Mustangs.
The Galloway family of dealerships. Sam Galloway has for years been a very proud sponsor of all things Edison.
There we
and
go.
we could not do the things that we do. That was Dr. Greg Atkins going by, the school board superintendent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at her.
Well, there she is.
Royalty.
There she is.
All right.
Edison Pageant of Light royalty, and of course Mr. and Mrs. Edison get their own golf cart as we see on the next banner. Coming into view, this is the junior court, and these, what do you see? They're all decked out. The boys are in tuxedos, the girls are in their gowns, and following the parade, they'll head over to the harbor side, and they'll sit up on stage for about an hour and a half while I gab and give away trophies and stuff.
Wow.
They do a great job, and I will see them a bit later on at the harbor
Queen and
side
the King up there?
as we announce the new junior king and queen. So.
That is cool.
An exciting time for all of them. They dress up
Cool.
and they are so well behaved. It's just amazing to be with them.
Look at that wave. Great. She's got it down.
That's it. She's been a queen for a year. She's been a queen for a year. These are our grand marshals.
Well, Ted, you're popular here. They know
the
you.
2016 Little League Junior Softball World Series champions, actually senior softball World Series champions. They beat teams from literally from around the world to come home, and yesterday they all got their rings.
Oh, good.
They all got championship rings,
Sporting
which is very
some bling.
impressive. That's very true. So, and it's always nice to see the Fort Myers Miracle in the house. John Kuhn and his entire crew from Miracle Baseball.
Check out that mascot.
I wonder if it's hot in there today. In that
It
mascot.
must be hot in there. It must be.
Our first band of the day, the Estero High School Wildcat Band from Estero, Florida, just a bit south of us here in Fort Myers.
Yeah, those tenor drums. They're not easy to carry. They're heavy.
Estero is the lead band in the parade for a reason. The Estero Band is the honor band this year. The honor band goes to a different school each year, and it's rotated among the schools in Lee County. And it's this year is Estero's turn, and as the honor band, they get to be the first band in the parade, and they will also be the first band in the parade next week at the Grand Parade of Light.
They sound great.
Yeah. Doing the Macarena the whole time.
I know, right? They have it down. Check it out.
I have to tell you, as a board member, we love having you guys on board. Waterman Broadcasting has been just a tremendous partner for us so far, and this parade will be broadcast on MeTV, I believe sometime in March, and we will get the word out as to when folks can see the parade on television. Let me tell you a little bit about where we're sitting. We're sitting across from the old federal courthouse building, and it is now the Sidney and Byrne Davis Art Center. A lot of great things go on. They bring in live music, and art shows and different things during Art Walk and Music Walk and stuff, and it's just a beautiful setup for the parade. You look and see that building across the street from us, and we have to brag about our weather. Because
absolutely.
It's February 12th, and it's, 82 degrees? The sun is shining, there's barbecue smoked up in the background, and everything looks great. And I believe we may have a special guest on our way in. These are Girl Scout troops going by us now. Scouts are a big part of especially the junior parade.
Troop 1051. Yeah, it looks like we have Karen Ryan here from LCEC with us to talk a little bit about the festival as well.
We'll be right back to the Edison Festival of Light Junior Parade following this brief message. The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there's a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light. All right now we have Karen Ryan here from LCEC, that's the Lee County Electric Co-op. LCEC, one of our sponsors for the Edison Festival of Light, and let me tell you about Karen. This does not get done without this lady. Karen Ryan is everywhere. I wish I had a tenth of her energy. Every time I turn around, she's doing something else. Karen, why don't you grab the microphone and tell us a little bit about our connection with LCEC and what that means to LCEC and what LCEC means to the festival.
LCEC has been involved for a long time with the festival, and why we're really proud and honored to be part of it is it's the biggest event in our community that brings everybody together. There is nobody in Lee County or even in this region that doesn't have some involvement with the Edison Festival of Light.
Oh, that's great. How did the employees of LCEC get involved?
Well, we have employees that volunteer.
Right.
We have a few employees that are on the board. And then next weekend, we will have about 50 or 60 employees that will be walking in the Grand Parade.
What are they walking with?
They're going to have a big, giant light bulb balloon. And then we also have an LCEC bucket truck that goes 125 feet in the air.
That's fantastic. Karen Ryan of LCEC, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for
Karen
having
is
me.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but also a board member and has been pretty much the entire time that I've been on the board and works harder than anybody I know.
Thanks, Ted.
Karen, thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
the best.
Thank you for all you do.
All right. And going by, as we were talking to Karen, we saw Dance Bochet. Dance Bochet is the oldest dance studio here in Lee County. The Grand Dame, of course, Mrs. Bochet, 66 years ago, she started her studio here in town.
Wow. 66 years.
And her son Lynn is an Olympian. He was an Olympian actually for the Puerto Rican team back in the late 70s. He's a great athlete here in Lee County. Our Mud Strut winners have made their way by. Mud Strut, a big part of our festival. We had that yesterday. And now coming along, our first set of strollers. And these are families. Guys, this is such a huge family event. You see families that come in and march and walk together from 4 years old or even younger than that as you see the strollers go by and their parents and grandparents. And in the background, you can hear the band starting up. This is the Ida Baker Marching Band, the Bulldogs of Ida Baker High School in Cape Coral. We just sit back and listen as they go by. Talented young musicians.
They sound fantastic.
As a board, we truly appreciate the bands that come out and do this because this is not marching band season. You guys
Right.
remember from your days in high school,
Exactly.
marching band season is in the fall during
Right, with
football
football,
season. So
yeah.
they break off and they do their pep band stuff for the basketball teams. And so they put the band, we're putting the band back together,
Yeah.
right? They
Yeah,
put the band
yeah.
back together and come out for this event. And we appreciate the fact that they're here today and here again next Saturday night for
Yeah.
the Grand Parade. This
And
is
they
St.
still
Francis.
got it.
Yes, they do. St. Francis Xavier Catholic School. Opened its doors in 1938 with more than 6,500 alumni and its missions to believe in Christ. They offer scholarships, financial aid, and a whole lot more from PK3 to grade 8. So thank you to St.
Aw.
Francis.
The Challenger Little League, by the way, baseball, designed for physically and mentally challenged youth from ages 4 and up. So really a great thing we have here in Southwest Florida.
Cody, this is Belinda, the master stylist.
Yeah, pretty crazy. You need a haircut there? What's that? I think I might need
I don't
one
have
soon.
anybody to wash my hair. You know? Cody told us earlier he gets his hair washed. It's
Yeah.
like it's good to be Cody, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
Things are great.
Must be nice.
I know, right? Belinda has been involved for many years and is known for her great hairstyles and fashion shows. And dancing styles, too, I guess.
They are showing off their hairstyles today along with their dance steps.
Poodle skirts, I love it. It's a throwback. Yeah.
Some applause from the folks behind us for the
Nice.
first time today.
They like that.
Page 11.
We have the different clubs now found at Pelican Elementary School. They also have their jump rope team. You'll see those in just a second. Look at that.
Pelican Elementary in Cape Coral.
Now that's
Cape
talent.
Coral, a large part of Southwest Florida, actually the second largest city in the state of Florida. Jacksonville is the largest city by area in the state of Florida, actually the largest in the country. And Cape Coral is number 2 land-wise behind Jacksonville when it comes to this, the size of the cities here in the state.
It's a big area.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of sponsors that we'd like to thank during the course of our day today. The City of Fort Myers, of course, and Florida Power and Light that we talked about earlier. This is the Melody Lane Performing Arts Center.
Whoa.
They will also perform for the folks that are lining the streets of downtown Fort Myers for the Junior Parade. This festival has been going on for 79
Check
years. The
that
Junior
out.
Parade, getting close to 50 years now that we've been putting on the Junior Parade. Not me personally, but it has been quite an event. As Karen said, it is the largest event of its kind in Southwest Florida.
The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there is a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light.
This is the Marching Tiger Band from Dunbar High School, right down the street.
Dunbar High School.
Dunbar High School, one of the original high schools in Lee County, had closed down for quite some time before reopening probably 15 to 20 years ago. Principal there does a great job. These are all the scouts that are coming up behind it.
The Cub Scouts.
There you go. Got that Cub Scout salute. Cody, were you a scout?
I was not.
No?
I did not do
No,
the
Christina,
Scouts.
how about you?
Did? I was not.
I made it to
No.
Weeblo. I got to Weeblo. Then I got
did?
interested in Girl Scouts. It was
Ha, ha.
they had cookies.
I do love the Girl Scout cookies.
I did sell Girl Scout cookies.
They
That's
had
good.
cookies. They're for sale now, I believe.
I think
and
so,
also,
yeah.
when you go into Publix, they have Girl Scout ice cream now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Changing it up.
Let's Dance Bruins. This is another dance group. And these are the Fort Myers Stadium skaters coming into view here in the way, as you look down the street, we're actually on West 1st Street, and we're looking down West 1st Street towards what would be the Centennial Park area of
Right.
the River District. The Fort Myers River District, I've seen it start and stop so many times, but over the last 5 to 6 years, with the vision of Mayor Randy Henderson, downtown has just completely come alive. There are things going down here all the time.
Non-stop.
I'm down here at lunchtime,
It's
and
great.
the place is crawling with people. And not just the folks that work down here, but you see a lot of tourists and a lot of people from all over the
Yeah.
world that come down into downtown Fort Myers and enjoy themselves. As we bring on the Wizard of Edisonia.
That's too cute.
Once again, you see the moms and the dads pushing the strollers, and everyone does a theme that relates back to Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, of course, the most famous winter resident in Fort Myers history, used to spend his winters here with Harvey Firestone and Mr. Ford, the original Ford of Ford Motor Company, and they called themselves the Uncommon Friends. They have a statue in Centennial Park. You'll see the water fountain and the statue over near the river. We are set up about a block and a half from the river, the Caloosahatchee River in Southwest Florida.
Evangelical Christian School up next.
I'm going to go ahead and talk. They can edit this out a little bit later on, probably in post-production. But these groups are in no particular order based on what they've given us in
Not
advance
at
of the
all.
parade. So
That is okay.
You folks watching need to know that, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
we're
no,
good on the fly.
Here's a group of folks all dressed up. They are the Force is with them.
Yes.
They're dressed up for Jesus, and if you are a Star Wars fan at all, you've come to the right place.
Hey, guess what? A brand new Star Wars park just opened in Disney as well.
There you go. You used to work in Orlando, didn't you,
I
Christina?
did for a little bit as an intern. Good
There you
times
go.
there. Very fun.
Got a very good friend who opened Dr. Phillips High School. Look at that. We love when people go by and they seem to know me.
Well known
They
man
know
there,
you
Ted.
well.
That was Steve and Shora Fiedler and their son, who is just growing like a weed, and their group from their church.
These guys are so adorable. I love it.
Evangelical Christian School, just a great, great school for kids, and it goes right on through high school. They've had some great football teams out at Evangelical, and in
Cool.
fact, they produced one of our Grand Marshals a few years back,
Ah.
who played in the NFL. Next up, the Holistic Homeschoolers of Southwest Florida. In your program, that's BB2. In just a bit, we will be interviewing Charlotte Miller from Florida Power and Light. She's going to come over and tell us, much like Karen did about LCEC, what the festival and the parades and the different things that we do mean to Florida Power and Light and vice versa. When you think about it, Thomas Edison fits right in with both of the electric companies, LCEC
100%.
and Florida Power and
Yeah.
Light. So we appreciate what they do to get involved and be a part of the festival.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
What'd you
Apparently
get?
I'm a winner.
All
Yes.
right. Only you though, not
There
Cody
you go,
and I.
just one.
Yeah.
They were the Riverdale
Yep.
Wrestlers.
Not us.
It's a Riverdale High School in East Fort Myers, a great wrestling program. They've been state champions in the past. They've had several individual state champions, and we're happy to have them marching here in the parade.
Oh, they sure look like wrestlers. The guy's huge walking by. He was a big boy.
Got the big guns.
Yeah.
Edisonia fire truck just went by. There
Look.
it is in the shot.
So
And right behind that, my buddy Mark and his Fort Myers High School Marching Green Wave Band.
right.
Mark does a great job, and we love that he's involved in the festival year after year after year. The parade next week will actually start at Fort Myers High School. They put everybody together over there.
Okay.
That's where they set the parade up, and they send
And
them
then
on
they
their
loop them
way.
around.
And they finish up down here on Edwards Drive.
Right.
Mark's got his entire crew out here. The band is in full force, playing great music, dressed in they're the greenies.
Wow.
Little Chuck Berry for the mood.
Yeah.
Johnny Be Good tonight.
I love that.
Fort Myers High School, the Marching Green Wave Band. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Green Wave. They've got a great academic program at Fort Myers High School as well. The IB program turns out a lot of great college students that come back and rejoin the Fort Myers, Southwest Florida community. And we'll probably sign our paychecks one day.
One of these days.
That's
Yep.
right.
The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there is a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light.
Next up, it looks like a little more royalty.
Wow, so shiny. Look at those. We have another queen and king.
These are, what happens here too is families build their own floats.
Yeah.
And some of them are very extensive and expensive, both.
Right.
And you'll see them as they get a little larger as the parade comes along. But these are groups of families that get together, and you'll see them as you drive around town. They'll build them in the driveways of their houses and stuff.
Sure.
It's so
And
cool.
and then they get to ride. This is Mr. Edison saluting Hidden Figures. And they're paying tribute to the first responders and to NASA.
NASA.
Next up is Bright Beginnings. Bright Beginnings, this is always one of the favorite parts of the parade for me. Wait till you see this. This is all the dads in the front. They look like plow horses. Peace, love, and Jesus. And there they are. Who's doing all the work here, kids?
Oh,
Check this
wow.
out. They've got them strapped up like oxen,
It's all the dads.
Oh, I
and they
love
are
that.
pulling. Wait till you see these strollers, guys. Here they come. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Fortunately, when this is over, all of the bars and restaurants downtown will be open.
Yeah. So we know where the dads are going
And
to
some
go.
of the dads will be ready for those nice cold adult beverages, that's
Yeah.
for sure. So
But look at this. They make all their own little wagons. They cover them. They dress them in flowers like this.
All the
girls
families made these, by
they
the
all
way.
dress
Donated
together.
materials to craft these
Look
wagons.
at you get that little queen wave if you pay close
Hi.
attention. And there's the dad.
Yeah, there they
Still
are.
working hard.
He's like, oh man.
Still working hard.
Somebody get them a drink.
I know.
And not all the dads have to pull. Some get to push.
The lucky ones.
Some carry.
That is the Bright Beginnings group, and look how large and how big and strong that is. They just go on and
Yeah.
on and on, and they are in this parade year after year. They've got their theme. This year it's peace, love, and Jesus.
1960s.
Wow, that's a big group.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
Now, next year, instead of announcing, I think we need to get, and you'll see it in just a minute, one of these three-wheeled unicycles, which sounds
Yeah, you think
which
you can
sounds
do that?
kind of silly, but that would be, look at that.
Ted, I think you could do that.
Yeah.
I really think you could.
Just set your phone to dial 911. Here it comes. Here it comes
Auto
in the background here behind Bright Beginnings, and he's on a three-wheeled unicycle, which sounds silly, but you'll see it.
It's impressive.
It's only one wheel on the ground.
Yeah.
But there are three.
Takes a lot of talent.
The Clydesdales are coming up
Whispering
behind.
Pines Clydesdales, they've been in the parade now for the last 4 or 5 years. The Budweiser Clydesdales couldn't make it this year, but what is a parade without Clydesdales?
Right.
True.
Absolutely.
See, look at all that great information they give us. The Whispering Pines Clydesdales. We are proud to welcome back the Whispering Pine Clydesdales.
We are, for sure.
And that's all we have to say.
All about that.
This is, I love the dichotomy, right?
Yeah.
We've seen the Clydesdales. What comes next? The little tiny
small-
ponies.
Why did they
Ponies.
put these guys in
And,
front?
and
though?
I'm thinking behind these guys will be the men with the shovels. But it's just a guess on my
We
part.
can only hope.
It's just a guess on my part. That's really what they want me to do. Shut up, take this shovel, and go to work.
Yeah.
Little break in the action, a chance to mention a few more of our sponsors. Beasley Broadcasting, the Beasley Media Group, Family News and Happenings Magazine. We get a lot of promotion from both of those fine publications. That's our friend Jamie Kuzer, who used to be on the board for the festival, and his wife, Kathy. They do a great job here in downtown Fort Myers. If there's an event, you see Jamie and Kathy with their cameras out covering it. Gulf and Maine, the News Press Media Group, of course, Waterman Broadcasting, who provided us with you guys today.
Well, thank you.
Aren't you lucky?
And we appreciate that, that's for sure. Well, I know one thing, we have a rose between two thorns at our table here today, and that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. Anyway, I was going to tell you, at some point, I believe, and I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to get this, but Charlotte Miller from Florida Power and Light will be coming over and tell us about their partnership with the festival. And as you look down the street, you see
Hey there.
more horses.
John told me he wanted to yell at you here.
You are. He was supposed to bring you in.
Here we go. Speak of
Lily was in her dance.
right on schedule. Look at that. It was just magic.
So I ask about that, and who walks up behind me and taps me on the shoulder but the lovely Charlotte
Yeah,
Miller.
there
So
she
we
is.
will be bringing Charlotte
has
in, and when
arrived.
we get the cue, we're going to have Charlotte take a seat. And when our stage manager, Brad, comes back and tells me we're ready to go, Charlotte's ready to go. Golisano Children's Hospital of Southwest Florida, with the money that the Golisanos have donated to build that hospital. You know, in years past, we did not have a children's hospital here.
Right.
Between Tampa and Miami, there were none.
Sure.
We're lucky
now,
to have that.
because of the money that's been raised, not just by the Golisanos, but by different folks and different groups through the years. And that barbecue is still, you see,
Smells
you
good.
can see the smoke just wafting across this. Look at that, there it is.
Whoa. Ooh.
That smells as good as it looks. That's not a fire. That's the barbecue. There's a food truck down here just barbecuing
pretty
away,
potent.
and it is. I'm going to smell like that when I get home.
I know.
In that suit and tie that I wore today, Cody. And
No shade.
No shame.
No shade.
let the music play in Edisonia. This is the Gates May Didio families. Remember I told you that the families build the floats and come on board. These families were born right here in Fort Myers. Their 1900s costumes, they showcase the year the phonograph was invented by Thomas Edison.
Huh.
That would be page 21 on our little programs. Our stage manager is Brad today, and it's always a pleasure to see him. He'll give me the cue when it's time to interview Charlotte, I'm sure. We're just talking through everything here.
That's how you got to do it.
All right, coming up next, the North Fort Myers Academy for the Arts.
Yeah, they've been doing this for years. It's great to have them back again this year.
Absolutely.
You know they're coming when you hear the drums.
Yeah.
I can hear the drum beat.
Love that sound. Ooh, they have violins.
I know. I don't know if we can't quite see this yet, but their float is moving, and they're playing the violin.
And yes.
You're coming
So,
up in just a second.
a
you'll
lot
see.
of balance.
Listen to that.
There we go.
I was at the grand opening for Little League yesterday morning over in Cape Coral, and they had a young lady about that age, maybe even a little younger, who played the national anthem to open the festivities on her violin. And it was
beautiful.
The talent in this town.
So
If
impressive.
keep your eyes open and look, there is some crazy talent. There's no doubt.
The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there's a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light.
Okay, we are ready to go with Charlotte Miller. I promised you that she would be here, so Charlotte, we thank you for coming by. Tell us a little bit about the partnership with Florida Power and Light and what you do with the festival.
Florida Power and Light is so privileged to be able to be a part of the festival. It's very important to us as a company to be involved in the communities in where we live, we work, and we play, and what better festival to be a part of than the Edison Festival, because it totally to me, expresses what our community is about.
That's great. And Charlotte doesn't just talk the talk. Charlotte walks the walk. We'll get back to you. It's a little tough to talk over the band, so don't leave. Don't leave. That was the North Fort Myers Academy of the Arts and their marching band, and they kind of snuck up on us.
Yeah.
And something making that much noise could sneak up on you.
No.
But it did. Charlotte, I couldn't let you get away without thanking you for all that you do and all that FP&L does and Florida Power and Light. And if there's any way at all you could see fit to reduce my electric bill, that would be okay too. That's not a problem. But no.
Ted, I can't speak to that one, but I will say it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of the festival.
Right.
Thank you.
And what I was saying was Charlotte does not just talk the talk, she walks the walk. She is down here for every one of the events, and I love seeing you. It's
Thank
great.
you.
Thank
We
you
wouldn't
so
have it
much.
any other way.
Beautiful.
Thank
you,
you.
Charlotte.
And now we have the junior drill team here in Lee County. No tryouts, all the girls perform, and they are looking great as well.
Yeah, they recently took top honors at the Southwest Florida Junior Drill Team Competition.
Oh, they perform at nursing homes, Miracles games, so you can go on out and see them if you wish as well.
Have you guys been out to any Miracle games in your couple of years here?
Not yet.
You really need
No,
to
I
get out
haven't.
there. I know
It's on
you've
the
been to a
bucket
Red
list.
Sox
I've been to the
game.
Red Sox
I know you've been.
training.
Cody came up and saw me last spring.
last
actually.
year, yep.
Yeah, it was great with Brittany, and it was nice to have you come upstairs.
Good time.
But you really should, before the heat of summer really sets in, and
Yeah.
you should know when that happens
Right.
as a
So here's like 2
meteorologist.
weeks.
Get out early in the season, and they do all sorts of promotions. They have Thirsty Thursday and Two
Oh,
for
yeah.
Tuesday, and great baseball. You'll see guys that you'll eventually see in the major leagues.
Sure.
And minor league baseball is a great product, and
Right.
we've got it right here in Fort Myers. So.
And they
They
just finished that stadium up too.
They did, and it is
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
It is awesome.
They spent $50 million improving it. Literally $50 million.
That's crazy.
It's amazing what $50 million
I
will
know.
buy you.
And they got it done quick too.
These are our first cloggers of the parade, and these are the Bayshore Elementary cloggers. Christina, why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, this is so cool. So the elementary school, it's their 50th year, pretty awesome. 30th year for the cloggers. And this float, we have past cloggers Hall of Fame award. How cool is that?
It's a celebration.
Celebrate good times. I like
That
it.
was an elaborate float.
It was. That's probably the biggest one we've seen so
Yeah,
far.
that was a good looking float.
Yeah.
They're all great.
I always like to say that the smartest boys in the parade are the cloggers, because if you notice, there were 4 boys and 28 girls on
Yep.
that float.
They have it.
So, you know,
Got a
some
good
of,
ratio there.
some of their buddies may laugh at them because they're clogging,
Hey, what-
and they're laughing at their buddies going, we got 28 girls up here with
They
us,
know.
dude.
Had the
What
right
are you
idea.
thinking? Yeah. But the cloggers are always in our parade, and we appreciate the Bayshore cloggers coming by.
All right, up next we have the Sharks Lacrosse. Sharks Lacrosse team is a new group to the Edison Festival of Light, and we are glad they are here this year.
Look how cute they look.
Lacrosse is the fastest growing sport in the United States, and Southwest Florida is continuing that trend. All of the high schools are picking up lacrosse now. They've got clubs, and they're starting to play, you know, in state tournaments and things at the end of the lacrosse season.
It's a fun sport.
Yep. They want to stick together and light up the field, encouraging good sportsmanship and lacrosse skill development.
That is the Sharks Lacrosse team.
That was the first time in the parade for Sharks Lacrosse, but certainly not for this next group. St. Michael's Lutheran School. It's a blue ribbon school. Their students rank among the top in the nation. Their goal is to provide an education that possesses academic excellence, spiritual depth, and moral integrity. St. Michael's Lutheran Church and School, 75 years of growing with Edison. We lost a very valuable board member last year, David Campbell, who was very involved at St. Michael's. He passed away very suddenly, shortly before last year's festivities, last year's events. And St. Michael's, in their float, as the float went by on the night of the Grand Parade, they had a big picture of David on the back of their float with a
nice.
tribute
That's sweet.
in memory of David Campbell. And we remember David every time we have a meeting with our group. David Campbell will never be forgotten in the world of Edisonia.
We have Oak Hammock, I think, coming up here too. The middle school junior leaders program.
There's Nico and Donnie. They were here earlier. They set up. That's the ESPN truck. Yeah. All of our media sponsors will be rolling through here as we talk.
We got the American Red Cross back there too, coming up here in just a second, of Lee County.
The Beasley Media Group is locally headquartered. The national firm has a variety of radio stations and is also a media partner of the Edison Festival of Light. We appreciate everything they do. Their new station, their newest station, is 98.1 La Playa. And of course, you guys are young enough, you probably listen to Big Mama and the Wild Bunch. No, you wouldn't, because you're actually working that time of the
Yeah,
day.
that's right.
Yes. The American Red
Strange.
Cross, tell us about the American Red Cross.
Well, it's been serving South Florida for 100 years, which is pretty impressive. It's celebrating its anniversary, by the way, with this float you'll see in just a second coming up here in the back. But Thomas and Mina Edison were a great influence in bringing the Red Cross to our area. So that's why it's great to have them as part of this parade, obviously to celebrate Edison here as well. They're celebrating.
I love that Tom and
down.
mine is still right in the parade.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
wonderful. It's
it is.
always a pleasure. If you come downtown, you'll see, because the Edison and Ford Estates are right down the street. So they'll come up here at lunchtime. They'll ride up on a golf cart, and they're dressed in costume, and they show up like that. It is nice to remember our history, and that's what we do with the Edison Festival year after year. This is Ride Nature.
Locally owned and operated nonprofit, founded in 2009. And in 2017, they're launching their first ever The House of Ride Nature Surf, Skate, and Coffee Shop. Look out for that.
I've got to tell you guys, this looks like it would be just as dangerous as that three-wheel unicycle
Right?
for me. That's
Get on out there, Ted. Let's go try it.
when I was a kid, my feet got to a certain size because skateboards used to be,
A lot skinnier.
like that. That's
Right.
it. You didn't get one that you could lay down on and go to sleep. So,
Whoa.
but the tricks that these guys do, and they've brought their platforms and they've brought their bars, and there they are jumping and riding. And again, you would have to have your phone set to 911 for me.
Speed dial ready.
And our next band from East Fort Myers, the Raiders of Riverdale High School.
The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there's a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light.
Ooh, we know this song.
Sounds like the folks down the street are going to get to hear Thriller.
Yeah. We got a taste.
My sister Alexandria, a proud graduate of Riverdale High School. And the Raider Marching Band. Once again, not marching band season, so we truly appreciate all of the high schools that come out and do that. And this is the NASCAR tribute to our fallen heroes, first responders, and the military. The number 24, of course, made famous over the years by Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, look at that.
That is a big truck.
Right? Look at those wheels. How do you drive that thing?
Coming up next, we have the Florida Forest Service celebrating its 25th year in the Edison Festival of Light. We have the Florida Forest Service. The mission of the Florida Forest Service is to protect Florida and its people from the dangers of wildfires, a wildland fire, and manage the forest resources through a stewardship ethic to assure that they are available for future generations.
And of course, only you
Only you
can prevent forest
can
fire.
prevent forest fires. Smokey the Bear.
Rare bear, jelly bear, smelly bear, Smokey the Bear. Old Jimmy Buffett reference there.
That's right.
Ooh,
Cafe de
look at
Paris, Bon Appetit.
this. Littleton
It's
Elementary.
Oh La La Edisonia. These are more cloggers. Count the boys. 1, 2, 3 boys. It's wonderful.
Smart one.
At that age, that's how you meet girls.
Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
That is how you do it.
The Lariats and Lace Dancers go to Littleton Elementary in North Fort Myers, just over the bridge from where we sit today. The 2nd through 5th graders work hard at being great students, and they are, of course, awesome dancers. And they are here year after year after year.
We got the watchdogs now. The dads of students. Very cool. A group of fathers here, or male guardians, volunteering in Lee Public Schools. Yeah, it's great to have a dad presence at school. Not a bad idea. Hey, dads.
And if you can hear the song, Who Let the Dogs Out? Very fitting.
DOGS, dads of great
That's-
students.
Well, now we're back on camera, but my boy Collins Warren just waved at me. Collins is 6'9".
Whoa.
Our friend Drew Bianco, who passed away about 2 years ago, was 6'8". We would do things together, and I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
And when I stood between Collins and Drew, I knew what it was like to be 5'6" and be around people that were 6'2". What's happening, brother? Another great artist. The Orange Rooster in the house. They all come back because this is the biggest event in Southwest Florida,
Sure.
the Edison Festival
Oh, yeah.
of Light. 79 years strong, and we are proud to be presenting it to you once again here from downtown Fort Myers on a beautiful February Sunday afternoon. Today is Sunday, February 12th. I'm not sure when you'll be watching this on MeTV, but when you do, if it's not February 12th, don't rush down to see the parade.
We won't be
That's
here.
right, we won't be here. You'll have to find out where Christina is and stalk her on your own time.
Oh, goodness.
Fort Myers High School, the Little Wave.
Everybody wave.
Everybody's waving through.
And there is the cockshut tractor. This is where everybody gets very nervous, you know, me having a microphone. So
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
next up, Christina, have you ever been out on a date in a truck this size?
I'd have to say no.
Okay, good, because I've always wondered, you know, how do
what
you
it
get
was
your
like.
date up in the
Yeah,
truck?
you'd have
It's
to
like-
probably pick me up for sure. Yeah.
She is Miss Global United States. Look how cute she is up there. That is
Aw.
fantastic.
Hi.
I wonder how she got up there.
I know.
I feel
Yeah,
like
somebody-
a slingshot or a all
Trampoline.
all kinds of royalty up on that truck. And here comes another one on the Dodge Ram. Yes, it's a Hemi, Miss Florida Legacy.
Everybody's got a crown.
And they all have that wave, too.
Yeah,
Christina's
man,
got
this-
that wave. I see
Yeah.
her waving back.
It's like a
tried.
natural
Is there any
thing.
beauty queen in your past that we need to know about?
No.
No? But you've done theater.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. Lots of theater, lots of marching band.
For those of you watching here, you can catch Cody and Christina both every morning, Monday through Friday. From what time do you guys start? Like 2 in the morning or something?
Yes.
Well,
How
we do,
early is
we
it?
do, but we're on air at 5.
From,
so.
from 5 to 7.
We're
before
there. Sometimes mentally we're not there.
There you
It's
go.
still so
I know
early.
that feeling. I'm that
2
same
a.m.
way
is
watching you, so
early.
that's I understand.
Yes.
But Cody and Christina, who's your co-anchor there in the morning?
Gary Brode is with me
We
right
have
now,
to make sure we
yeah.
mention Gary because we watch him every morning as well, and Gary is
Yes.
probably out somewhere enjoying his Sunday while you're stuck here with me.
He's actually in Boston.
He's
Is
stuck
he
in
really?
Boston.
Oh,
He
he's
is
that-
stuck.
He got
with the
delayed.
weather.
Yeah. They'll all be here next month, though,
That's
for the Red
right.
Sox in spring training.
Yes,
so.
yes.
We'll be right back to the Edison Festival of Light Junior Parade following this brief message. The Edison Festival of Light is a nonprofit organization designed to produce the 10-day festival. All events are free, and there's a great community impact for youth, science and technology, safety, history, and arts and culture. We could not do this without the generous support of the community. To find out more about our community impact and to financially support the festival, visit our website at www.edisonfestival.org. Festival merchandise is available at our website, edisonfestival.org. To obtain a copy of the Junior Parade or Grand Parade, visit our website to purchase your copy today. The Junior Parade is brought to you in part by the City of Fort Myers and Florida Power and Light.
Okay, once again, as we scramble through our notes, hoping that they've given us something that is actually relevant to what's going through, that is the Relevance Community Awana. The Awana Group shares the love of Christ with children, and they are here participating once again in the Junior Parade. So we're happy to have the Awana folks here and having a good time on this beautiful day. This is the pirate ship coming into view. Page 30. We're down towards the ad. They are sponsored by the Family Thrift Stores, and the Family Thrift Stores are a very large part of our community as well, and they are sponsors and partners with the festival, and we thank everything. Have you been downtown to go to Scoops on First? Because that's what's following the pirate ship.
No,
Great
that sounds
ice
great
cream.
right
Great
now.
ice cream. It's right down the street here on First Street.
I think I know where we're going
There.
afterwards.
I have been there. It's great.
And if you see, there's actually a mascot right behind the truck coming into view, the ice cream cone mascot, and then you'll see the marshals come
There he
through on
goes.
their daters and their golf
Round
carts.
by.
And I will tell you, we dig deep into the judicial branch of Southwest Florida. We've got a lot of judges that work with the parade and the festival and help put this on. Without Mike Gill and his entire parade crew, none of this would happen. This is, of course, the Edison Festival of Light. We are celebrating 79 years together. Not us, we're not quite that old, but this has been going on for 79 years. I want to thank once again from Waterman Broadcasting, the beautiful Christina Carilla, and of course, Casual Cody.
I'm not beautiful.
No,
Is
you
that-
are
oh,
beautiful.
thanks,
No,
Ted.
you're gorgeous. You
Thank
truly
you
are.
so much, Ted. It was
My
great to
name
be
is
here.
Ted Fitzgeorge. I'm a board member for the Edison Festival of Light. Don't miss it next Saturday night. Again, if you're watching in March, you've missed it. But next Saturday night is the Grand Parade. Our Grand Marshals this year are the World Series champion girls softball team. I want to thank both of you for coming out and being a part
Thank
of this.
Absolutely.
you. It was great to
Thanks
be part
for
of
having
it.
us.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
a lot of
Come
fun.
back anytime. We'd love to do it.
We'd love to.
Once again, we thank you all so much for joining us. February 12th, this is the weather we deal with, so please come down next year and join us for everything Edison, the Edison Festival of Light, and Edisonia right here in Southwest Florida. Thank you. Good afternoon.
See ya.
Bye.